Hi guys, and welcome to another video, and this is more than likely not going to be my only video of the day, with it being transfer deadline day. But the first bit of news has come out, and it is a player we did allude to in yesterday's video, and it is none other than Romaine Mundle. Not Bundle, Romaine Mundle. He has officially signed for Sunderland, so we will go over the statement in just a moment for that. But also, Alex Pritchard has officially left the club to join Tony Mowbray at Birmingham as well, so we'll take a look at that statement. I'll give you my thoughts and bits and pieces as well. But firstly, we will get into the statement regarding the new exciting signing of Romaine Mundle. So Sunderland AFC do say, "We are delighted to welcome Romaine Mundle to Sunderland AFC. The 20-year-old winger has signed a 4.5-year contract at the Stadium Light, moving to Wearside from Belgian Pro League side Standard Liège for an undisclosed fee." London-born, Mundle's career started with his boyhood club, Tottenham Hotspur, and he spent 15 years in N17 before departing for Belgium in July 2023. His final season in North London was a progressive one, as he scored 7 goals and assisted 5 more in 24 Premier League 2 appearances for Spurs' development side, or outfit should I say. The 20-year-old performances didn't go unnoticed at Hotspur away, and they were rewarded by former head coach Antonio Conte, who promoted him to the first team squad in early March. He was subsequently named on the bench 5 times in the Premier League, following on from his maiden appearance in the North Londoners senior matchday squad for an Emirates FA Cup tie last January. Mundle became the club's second signing of the January transfer window, and subject to international clearance, we are hopeful that he will be available for selection when the lads face Middlesbrough on Sunday at the Riverside Stadium. Sunderland AFC sporting director Christian Speakman said, "Talented players like Romaine are highly sought after, and we saw this firsthand in the summer when he left Tottenham Hotspur. We didn't anticipate him being available on a permanent basis, but when we sensed an opportunity, we moved quickly and decisively to make it happen. Our ways of working and structure are a real strength in these moments. This is an important step in Romaine's career following a spell overseas, and we look forward to helping him settle as he makes Sunderland his new home. He's got a brighter future ahead of him as part of an exciting squad, and we look forward to working with him." So that is Romaine Mundle. He has officially signed for the club, 4.5-year deal. Really, really good. Really excited to see this one. As I did mention in the previous video, I'd only really seen quite a lot of footage and clips and highlights of him when he was in the youth squad at Spurs, and he looked like a real exciting prospect. Really direct, skillful, quick on the wings, coming in from left to right. A little bit similar to a former Spurs lad that we have in our squad currently. But I think it can also play the right, which of course would really help out. It also takes the pressure off the likes of Jacques on that left-hand side. I don't know where would be best to play him, whether it's going to be as a 10 role or a winger. For me, he absolutely looks better as a winger for me. But you know, Sunderland, what we're like, we like to play players out of position. It's a habit we like to get ourselves into. But we shall see. It looks very exciting. I've watched the interview with him as well, his first interview, saying how, you know, he's learned a lot of lessons, some difficult lessons, some positive lessons, whilst abroad at Standard Liège. It was a very brave and bold move for him to go there at the age of, I think it was 19 when he originally went to Standard Liège, and he, of course, turned down the original contract from Tottenham. So to come here, and as, pardon me, as Speakman did say, what does bode well for us is when he will have had a list of teams, I'm sure, after his signature. I'm sure he will have done. But what we do have in our arsenal is the proof that we do play youth, and we do trust the youth, and they do get game time. So for a player like Mundle, who he seems like he's got a head on his shoulders, he is career driven as opposed to just financial, as a lot of young players' heads could turn. But you can see firsthand that there's a lot of youth in our squad. We're believing in it. And we do have an exciting squad. Amidst the shit with #Beal and all that kind of stuff, we do have a really, really exciting squad at the heart of everything. And he wants to be a part of that. And a lot of young players would be a part of that. And that could be a massive deciding factor in getting young players in the future. And this one proves to be the case as well. So I'm very, very excited to see Romaine Mundle. And it'd be good to see him in the derby, or the rivalry, or however you want to label it, this weekend against Borough on Sunday. It would be good to see him maybe come off the bench. Just see him in general anyway. I'm really, really excited with this one. Very, very excited. It's one that came out of left field a little bit over the last couple of days. But we will move on anyway. So really excited about that one. Let me know in the comments how you feel about the signing of Romaine Mundle. But we'll move on to other topics. And it is an outgoing, of course. And it is Alex Pritchard, one that we did expect Now, of course, it's really sad for me. It's quite sad that his time at the club has been, or at least the end of it has been somewhat tarnished with all this drama of it. Did he withdraw himself from the squad? Did he not? Did he want to force out a move in the summer? Was it the club that forced him out? All that kind of shit. Let's just put that aside for a moment and actually appreciate what he has done for the club, because at the heart of everything, the soul of everything, he was good for us. Yeah, he went through phases where he dips out of form, but when he's in form, he was a very good player. And there was a lot of special moments with Alex Pritchard at the centre of it, at the spine of it. You know, he was man of the match for the playoff final when we went up. And I can only thank him for that, you know, and I do appreciate what he has done for the club. And again, it's just sad that the way it's ended, really. But we'll have a look at the statement from the club. It says, Sunderland AFC confirms that Alex Pritchard has joined Birmingham City. The midfielder has completed a permanent transfer to St Andrews for an undisclosed fee, bringing an end to a 2.5-year spell on Wearside. Pritchard made a total of 115 appearances in red and white, during which time he contributed 9 goals and 25 assists. The 30-year-old also played an important role in the club's promotion to the Sky Bet Championship in 2022. And all at SAFC wish Alex the best of luck for the future. Sporting Director Christian Speakman said, first and foremost, we'd like to thank Alex for the contribution he made to Sunderland AFC. He played an important role in our promotion from League One and has been a prominent member of our squad in the Championship, and I'm sure he'll be fondly remembered by our supporters. Transfer windows are challenging periods for all involved, so we are pleased to have reached a suitable conclusion for the club and Alex, who leaves with our best wishes. So yeah, Speakman says there, you know, it's a difficult situation for all involved when it comes to transfer windows, and I think it was Beal that said that, in the game in question where he did supposedly withdraw himself from the squad. I keep on doing this, but it's just because I don't know. So I'm not saying he did or he didn't. I just don't know. So either way, so when he did supposedly withdraw himself from the squad, Beal did say that he couldn't take it mentally anymore. So I don't know whether there was just a coming and going and a toing and froing from different teams, and he wanted to do this and where the club aren't giving it him, and it was just too much for him mentally, which I guess you can kind of understand. And he's let it get to him, sadly. But I just think there was a lot more to it than, again, it makes you happy. But I'm not going to get into it. He has been a good servant, and there was plenty of happy memories. We move on. That's it. I'm not going to be hung up over Alex Pritchard leaving Sunderland, as we've alluded to. Sunderland, you know, no player is bigger than Sunderland Association Football Club. No player, regardless of how good you are, what you've done for the club in the past, no player is bigger. No player is. We move on. Best wishes. You know, apart from when we play you, it's relatively soon. Best wishes. That's it. See you later. So that is done. Alex Pritchard has officially gone to Birmingham on a 2.5-year deal. So that's that. Now, I'll round up the video by saying that it has been mentioned on social media, and there will be another video later on. After I've done this video, I'm away for quite a while, until tonight pretty much. So, so there's probably going to be a big video that comes later on tonight. But as I'm recording this, it is suggested that Callum Styles of Barnsley is very close to signing for the club, which should apparently be an initial loan with basically we have to purchase at the end of the purchase clause at the end of the loan spell. Now, that has also been reported that the reason we're doing that is because we just basically want enough money this present time in the transfer window, to throw something at a striker. So that's what we're doing money-wise. So that might happen. Callum Styles, again, I don't really know anything about him. I'm not going to give you a profile of a player I don't really know much about. I know that last couple of years he hasn't really been in it at Barnsley. He's been playing, obviously, but his head hasn't been in it. He's been wanting to leave, apparently, for a while. He plays as a midfielder, but can also play at left-back. So is he the left-back that we're bringing in? Even though we brought in, Yelder yesterday as well. So I don't know what's going on there. We could be bringing him in. Is he going to be seen as a sort of centre midfielder that we want? I'm not too sure. I don't know whether that is the role that he plays. For me, I'd like to see a holding midfielder and a striker, and then I would deem this a relatively successful transfer window, for me anyway. Now, on the topic of a striker, of course, Kiefer Moore has been heavily linked with us a lot over the course of January. He's also been linked with Ipswich, and now it is looking like Ipswich are the ones that are going to get his signature. It seems that way anyway. There was rumours that it was going to be Cardiff, but now Cardiff have gone elsewhere. Now it looks like he's going to go to Ipswich, and apparently, again, all this is speculation and just reports that I've scoured through. That apparently the only reason Bournemouth are looking to let him go is because Ipswich are happy to pay 75% of his wage, and reportedly, he's on a 40k wage. So if they're happy to pay 30 odd k more, 30 odd k plus for his wage, I can kind of see why we wouldn't, because that just goes against everything else. I think our highest earner is who's our highest earner now? Is it Clark possibly? I'm not too sure who our highest earner is at the club. But I think the highest wage is like 20k maximum. I know we need to throw money at players, but if they're expecting us to pay, 34, 35k for Kiefer Moore, is 31 years of age, which again goes against the model, if you will. I'm not too sure it's going to happen. But we'll see. We never know. I want us to sign Kiefer Moore. I think it would be great. Although at the minute, and the argument a lot of people are making is, we already have 4 strikers. And the system that we're using at the moment and the way in which we play, it doesn't benefit a striker whatsoever. We don't include a striker. It is solely wing play, which is true. And we do need to try and find a system. We've said it for the best part of 2 years. We need to find a system that includes a striker, because we've just gone so long without one that we just don't know how to include them. Rusina makes good runs off the ball. Never give it him. You know, Hemia has been a good target man. Where he always seems more of a target man, but we just don't include him. And then it's almost been better. We've been using Job, who isn't a natural striker at all. We've been using him as a 9 or as a 10 with no striker. So it's one of them. But either way, we shall see later on. I'm sure we will have some more gossip news, and we'll have another video for you. But that's it, guys. What do you think about everything I've mentioned in the video? Hit the like button for me. It's always appreciated. If you hit the like button, Amadiello is going to sneak in at the back door at 1 minute before the transfer window is going to close. That is what I heard anyway, so you need to hit the like button for me. And subscribe if you do. But for now, take care. Stay jammy.